Day 47. Priority number 5. The gospel means good news. The good news is, although man is already condemned, I've provided a way out of your condemnation. Somebody took your place, Jesus paid it all. You are accepted on this basis, not of your performance, but of my performance. When an individual from their heart cries out to me, even if it doesn't pass their lips, my ears are tuned, not to the sounds that beat on the human ear that you can hear, but my divine ear picks up cries that you could never hear. There are times that you have longed to express yourself, but you didn't know how, but my spirit carried that prayer to me, and sometimes people have cried from their spirit, Jesus. And I told you that it shall come to pass that those who call on my name shall be saved. This is why some people will make it to heaven who others thought would never have made it. Because you love me, you are in full-time gospel service. Those skills that you have were given to you by me. That training you have was something that I directed you in. Stay busy for me, occupy till I come on the job you're in. Because you love me, you are in full-time gospel service. Work whatever you're doing. There are gospel seeds that have been sown in the hearts and lives of people around the world. The gospel message has been sown, though it may not have been received, it may not have been germinated everywhere, yet the seed has gone forth and it has been sown in many, many lives. My plan for believers is that you take on and become my light to these people. My plan for you is that you actually have my nature and partake of my very nature, the nature of Jesus. Seeds have been sown, and in many places they've been watered by the tears of my followers. My great work that I'm doing today is drawing people close to myself and allow them and lead them into a place where my life is being seen in them. My life is light, in me was life, and that life was the light of men that lights people in the world. I have set you in the world as a light, and I'm saying it's time for you to arise and shine, for your light has come, and my glory has risen upon you. My nature has risen from you. The glory of the Lord is streaming from you. My likeness that's streaming from your life becomes the warm rays of my love, of my gentleness, of my nature that goes forth. And as you partake of my nature, you will shine, and the warm rays from your life will cause a germinating of the seed that is sown all over. And there's going to be life springing forth because the seed of the gospel is there. I want you to keep sowing seeds of the gospel. And as you move about in this world, as you are living and ministering among people, something in their heart is going to come to life. The seed is going to spring to life. And they're going to come to know me. People that are dead in sins are going to come to life because the seeds are going to spring forth. The world is ready, and the seeds are ready to spring forth as the light shines upon them. I want my believers to be shafts of light, beaming warmth, love, and kindness into the world, so that the seeds that are sown in lives everywhere will suddenly germinate and they'll recognize their need for me. I want to shine through your life like a living sun, warming that seed that's been sown. I want that seed to be continued to be sown, but it's sown everywhere in hearts and lives. I am looking to use those who have my life in them. I am bringing my people together into a great family reunion.
Day 48. Come now, the veil is torn. Let others know they can come now and enjoy fellowship with me. My spirit says, come, my bride, which is the church in these last days, is echoing the call to come. I am saying you can come now, the veil is torn, the barrier has been destroyed, and you can come to me now. Therefore, if any man be in me, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away, and behold, all things have become new. I have reconciled you to myself by my Son, and have given to you the ministry of reconciliation. I want you to go out there and let other people know how real this reconciliation is. I have given you the ministry of reconciliation. You can take people's hands and link them with mine and let them know my goodness, not imputing their trespasses or blaming them for their sins or reproving them. You become my voice and our ambassadors for me in leading others to become reconciled to me. People need to see reconciliation written all over you. The world needs to see the lack of fear and the joy in your life. Jesus took the full stroke of my judgment for you so that you would be made into my righteousness in him. Don't allow any fear to come, but a new life of victory over sin and anything else awaiting you as you have your faith and trust in what Jesus has done. People are worth so much to me. I care so much that I decided to reconcile and make peace with myself through Jesus. And I am saying to everyone now, you can come. My wrath is turned away. I sent my only begotten Son to restore you back into a place in my family, and that I might take you from a world that has been cursed and reunite you in my home that I'm preparing for you. As my Abba sent me, so I send you. You're going out with the same job I had. You have my commission. You have my power. You are the door, as my Abba sent me out here to be the door. I am sending you out to be the doorway right to my heart. My angels are going to be bringing people across your pathway. Don't hesitate to be alert, so that you'll be ready when the Spirit whispers to you, here comes one. Bring them in. My angels aren't going to push them through the door, but they don't mind you pushing them through. You have a job to do, get them in. You as individuals are being appointed as my representatives. You are representing me and letting the world see me in you, letting them feel my compassion, my love, my heartbeat. Let people know that your meetings with them are not accidental. You have authority, have opened the door of ministry for you today. I was in Christ reconciling the world to myself, telling them their sins were gone. I'm in you, giving you the same ministry so you can reach out and get a hold of people's hand and reach up and get a hold of my hand. You can pull them together. The word is that you can come now. There are a lot of stubborn people who don't want to come. They have to have a little help. So I give you the ministry of reconciliation. Get behind them, push them, pull them, get them in there, and pull their hand and mind together. I've given you the right to make it happen. You can help that person right into fellowship with me. Thank me that I've given you the right to represent me. And in this day I have made every believer my evangelist. Open your heart to the mighty flow of what I am doing. I will help you to let the world see the gladness and the joy of the fact that you have met me, Jesus, and let them see a freshness there of my touch in your life.
Day 49. My plan is a family plan. I have a two-pronged liberating thrust today. I have sent special forces of angels and additional ministering angels now into every country of the world. Not to relieve believers of their responsibility, but to help believers get the job done. I am using heavenly hosts and drawing, helping, and ministering to people. I am also using men and women filled with my Spirit, with the Spirit producing within them my nature, to go out and to draw people and to let them see what I am really like. Let my beauty be seen, because the people that my Spirit and angels are working on and bringing to the point of choice are going to be drawn by my life in your life. I want you to know that I'm in control. I love you. I want you. And I have room for you and even look for you when you have been away. While lost, my angels are sent forth into the world to reach men and women everywhere, and to not listen to their objections, but to bring them to a point of choice. And if they refuse to make the right choice, I am not looking for some reason to cut them off or throw them away. I begin the cycle all over again to bring them to that point of choice. If lost loved ones refuse, I'll begin it again. I'll give you 1,000 chances if you will just give me the opportunity to help you. Every life is so valuable to me. Not everybody that comes your way will be brought by my Spirit, but I want you to be sensitive enough to where if you hear the words that they are saying or sense the discouragement, or in some way I indicate to you that this is one being brought, I want you to be on your toes and ready to pull them on through. Let them know that my angels are at work, and that if they won't listen, my angels will start the cycle all over again. And if they refuse again, they'll start it again. They don't get discouraged. They've been working with people too long. They're taking their orders from me. My angels have been sent into all the world to help prepare the precious fruit of the earth, the redeemed souls for the harvest. They can only bring a person to a point of choice, but you as believers can help pull them through and help them make the right choice. I am bringing lost people to you, and you become a doorway right to my heart, and you can pull them right on through. You must know the urgency of the hour and the importance of linking arms with me, and of telling the world that I care, and of telling the workers around the world that they are not alone. My Spirit is bringing conviction to men and women today around the world. My angels have moved out across the land and is searching the lost out from every hill and from every hole in the rocks. I have my eye on you. I'm bringing deliverance to many across the land, and people whose hearts have been filled with bitterness for decades are finding the bitterness snapping, and healing of their inner spirits are taking place. People still need to confirm their reservation that I have already made for them, but I am working to bring whole families into my salvation. When Rahab saved the spies in Jericho, the spies by my inspiration asked Rahab to call a whole family here to the house so they could all be saved. Rahab brought all of her family there, and they were all haunted 6 be saved, because I care for the family, and my plan is a family plan. All of the beauties of home and family, the ties and good things about your family are eternal. And you're gonna have joy such as you never had dreamed. Those children of yours are gonna have that warm place in your heart. And there's gonna be a bond that's gonna be beautiful.
Day 50. My heart breaks for the lost. There is a day coming when many people who refuse to identify with me, not realizing that I've already tasted death for them and become their substitute in judgment, will hear those words, to depart from me into everlasting fire. And on that day they will feel the agonies that I already experienced. But they don't have two, my Abba and I am, working. My spirit has the hosts of heaven working overtime to spare people the awfulness of that day. My heart breaks for the lost who die in their sins. Share this message with the lost that they don't have to die in their sins, because I am ready to wash them clean the moment they believe in me and what I have done. They don't have to pay the penalty for their sin. They don't have to face the second death. Those that willfully disobey me get out of fellowship with me. I am not willing that any should perish, but that all come to repentance and faith in my sacrifice. Those of you who put their faith in what I have done will never face the day of my Abba's wrath. I have not appointed you to wrath, but to obtain salvation by me, for I died for you, that whether you are awake or asleep should live together with me. Moses shared both sides of the picture regarding my love and goodness. The bright side, my intention for man, the thing I desire for. Man is my grace, mercy, love, and peace. I showed myself to Moses and proclaimed what I was like, the Lord God, merciful and gracious, long-suffering and abundant in goodness and truth. This is my first intention. But this does not erase the fact that there's something else. Where people have made a mistake in their thinking about me is when they have reversed the order of how I want to be known, and they have started in on my wrath and the darkness and destroyed the hope and the possibility of people really seeing me. And so many times people live all their lives in torment because their view of me is one that is of my wrath first, that they themselves must appease, even though I have taken care of that for those who call upon my name, Jesus. I keep mercy for even those who are away from me, and beam my goodness upon them. I beam my truth, my ministry, and my love unto them. But because I show my mercy and goodness, it doesn't mean I've already cleared them. They still must accept and believe in my gospel and what I have done for them to get cleared. When I see man, I am not focusing on the things that he may be known by what other people see. I see a never-dying soul. I see in that man something of greater worth than all of my other creation put together. For the stars are going to dim and go out, and the mountains are going to crumble and turn to dust, and the blazing suns are going to lose their light. But as long as I live, that soul within you is going to live. What can a man give in exchange for his soul? What will it profit if a man gain the whole earth but loses his own soul? That soul is so valuable to me. I love people and am not seeking to condemn people. I am seeking to bring them to myself. I have come that people might have life and have it more abundantly. I want the world to be loved through you, through my beauty. I want you to develop the courage to place your hands on people and pray for my life to flow through them so that they may be healed. I will cause by my light a growth of your faith so you can become bold to minister my life to people. I love people and want them and have plenty of room for them.
Day 51. Let my beauty be seen in you. You have been selected by me for this moment in history as you bring yourself to me. Your skills will reach their highest meaning when I have you. I have what you have, your skills are mine because you are mine. I want to lead you and use you for my glory in this hour. I am going to accompany a people who are made like me. I have made provision for you to become like me in nature. You cannot be what I want you to be without my help, empowered by my spirit and your yielded heart to me. I will form my beauty inside of you, the beauty of Jesus. Through your faith in my sacrifice, my Abba sees you looking exactly like me, but it is our desire for the world to see me shining out through. And in you, my Abba's acceptance of you will not be based on what degree my likeness has been formed in your life or what people see. Abba's acceptance of you is already complete in me, because you are complete in me. But to be effective for me, I want you to be like me. As you spend time with me, like the iron in the fire partakes of the nature of the fire, it becomes warm. The dross turns into sparks and burns away, and then that iron takes on. Even the appearance of the fire as it radiates and glows its warmth, that iron doesn't have to try to shine or try to radiate. It shines and radiates because there's something working within it. It has partaken of the nature of the fire. Love is the greatest of all of the Spirit's work in your life. Without love, nothing else works. Love is the thing that makes it work. Love adds meaning to all of life. My love never fails, it constrains, it activates the gifts of power. Faith is activated by love. So pursue and ask me by my Spirit to develop in you this likeness of Jesus. My love, it adds a dimension of life to life that puts a halo around even the drab things. Routine things suddenly get a halo when my love is there.
My highest plan for you is for you become like me, so the world can get a chance to see what I am like through you. Grace and peace be multiplied to you, through the knowledge of Abba and of me, who according to my divine power has given to you all things that pertain unto life and godliness through the knowledge of me. And I've called you to glory and virtue. All things that pertain to this life, which pertains to godliness, have been given to you when you learn to know me and see me as I am. You have been given great and precious promises, and by them you might be partakers of my divine nature, having escaped the pollution that is in the world through lust. I have a beautiful escape as you get to know me. Those things that you have battled will fall away, and you'll have victory over them in my beauty. The beauty of Jesus. I want millions of representatives, each of them representing my beauty in the world. Some elements of my nature is faith, virtue, knowledge, temperance, patience, godliness, brotherly kindness, and charity. If these things be in you and abound, they make you that you should be neither barren nor unfruitful in your walk with me. He that lacks these things is blind and cannot see afar off, and has forgotten that he is purged from his old sins. In these last days I am raising up men and women who are shining with the light of heaven. And as the sun warms the kernel grain in the ground and causes it to spring forth, there is warmth that's beaming from the lives of men and women who are like me, who are warming the seeds that have been sown, and it's germinating and springing forth into life all over. I want you to be like me, and to let me shine through your life and let me walk around in your shoes. Around the world the gospel seed has been sown, and now I am challenging my people to let my beauty be seen in you. Let the Son of Righteousness arise in your heart.
Day 52. Come call or look to me. The home is the closest thing on earth to my heart. My plan of salvation is not for a single person. I save single people. But when I save them, I write the names of those in their family. In my book, I care for the family and have plans for the family. I gave Moses the plan for the tabernacle when they were making the door of the tabernacle. I instructed them to take the name of every person in Israel and take a half a shekel and melt it all together to make the foundation out of it, so that the names are already recorded. I will help people get to the door, but there they have to choose. I wanted the name of every head of the house made out of the shekels of their redemption. They were to be melted to make the foundation. And the gates were going to hang on the very fact that God has included all in his plan. This means that if there is a relative who knows me, every family member is put on my special list. They are highly favored by me. I will not violate the free right of choice I have given to people. But for those whose loved ones know me, I'm going to do everything necessary to bring them to a point where it would be easier for them to make that choice of surrender. I want to make it real easy to come and real hard to get away. I am looking for every reason to hold you, not to cast you away. Those of you who have honestly laid out their loved ones in prayer before me can start praising me now, knowing that I am on the job and have released forces that would bring about circumstances that would make it hard for these loved ones to get away. There is a story in the book of Acts that talks about when I saved Paul's shipmates. And I'm saying to you moms and dads that I will save all of those who are sailing with you. Your unsaved children, cheer up! I am working on them. Some of the shipmates wanted to go their own way, so Paul told them that they better obey, because I had plans to save them and will help them with that choice. But they still needed to make the right decision. Paul helped them make that important decision. I will make it easier for your unsaved loved ones to accept me. I didn't come to condemn the world, but that through me the world might have life. There are 3 terms that I have used in my word in reference to my drawing of people to myself. I'm calling people to come, to call, or look to me. I'm calling you to come to me to find me, to accept me and be saved. Come and be saved. But many won't come out of their own stubbornness, so then I said to call unto me. They that call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved from wherever you are. I said, if you call unto me from thence, I will hear you, and I will accept you. And then there are those who are too weak and ashamed, filled with failure to even call. I said, okay, just look unto me, and be ye saved all of the ends of the earth. Some feel unworthy to even look up to my face, but I want you to know that within you is a soul that will never die. I am not looking for reasons to condemn you. You're already condemned without me. I am looking for reasons to lift you out of despair, out of darkness, and not hold those things against you. I'm looking at something inside of you that belongs to me, and I'm saying, give it back. The time has come to cast off the works of darkness, the pointing of the finger, the harsh words about others, for I have included all of them. I have received them in my plan. I have chosen you to be a light burning with this message of hope, a light ushering a new day for my body during earth's darkest night. Lift up your eyes, look away from your own ways, and past the walls of the ways of others, and discover your family, those born by the same blood and having the same Abba.
Day 53. Let the earth be glad. Say among the heathen that I reign, the world also shall be established, that it shall not be moved. I shall judge the people. Righteously let the heavens rejoice, and let the earth be glad. Let the sea roar in the fullness thereof. Let the fields be joyful. People need to hear that I, the Lord of heaven and earth, still reign. I am in control, and I rule over the whole earth. The forces of light and the brightness of my presence is strong enough to destroy and to push back all of the forces of darkness. The whole earth is going to be gladdened with this message that I am on the throne. I'm still ruling, and I am in charge. The field, the trees, and the sea, and everything is praising me. The whole creation has reached a time in my great plan where they're praising me. The sea as it roars is praising me. The fields as they're bringing forth are praising me, and the trees as they move in the wind are saying, praise the Lord. The whole earth is filled with my glory. My church will be triumphant. It is not heading underground. Things on earth aren't as far out of control as you may think they are. I am putting together my end-time plan, and I have an innumerable amount of angels working today. My grace and glory fills the whole earth. I spoiled the principalities. I had prepared this word. Spoiled for this one occasion. And that spoiling literally meant the divesting him of all of his authority, of all of his power. And then I threw the word away, because Satan would never be given his authority back again, so it would never need to be used in the believer's language. You don't have to keep spoiling him over and over again, because his authority has never returned. That word is used only once in the entire Bible. And that means I divested. Stripe from Satan all of his authority. I give you power over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. My basic design is the pyramidal design. There's the triad of energy, and my construction from that little basic unit is my trademark. You have a body, soul, and spirit. I've put my trademark on everything there is. Like the little atom, that little atom is made of 3 basic parts. There's the electron, the neutron, and the proton, and it becomes a little universe, even the stars that I made. If you examine them under a microscope, you'll see that they're made up of the 3-sided crystal. And the little plants, as they come up out of the ground, they come up with their 3 leaves. Even the stacks of molecules of metals are made in stacks of pyramidal molecules interchanged from one type of metal to another. It is just a little bit of rearranging. I placed my trademark on the earth with the Great Pyramid. In various parts of the earth, I have literally burned into the surface of the earth the message of redemption, so that angelic beings, as they view the earth, are able to see and be constantly reminded that earth is marked for my redemption.
Day 54. Put off the old, put on the new. I am looking forward to a day that you call the believer's judgment. It's the day I have chosen to say thanks to my people. It's not a dark day for any of my redeemed people, but a day of rewards, and for those of you who have shared my heart and done the types of things that I want to do for people, such as helping people, sharing and encouraging and brightening lives and homes. It will be special. When you meet people's needs, it pleases me, and it is very important to me. Because I love people so much, I want you to represent me in all that I am to the world. I have placed my light inside of you, and when you humble yourself to bless others, you begin to let my light and you shine out from you, and someday I will reward you for it. I want you to praise me, but I also want you to talk to people. I want you to communicate, and to be able to talk to people, I paid the price for all 3 parts of your humanity. With your spirit, you reach upward to me and touch me, and my life pours down into it. With your humanity, you reach outward to people, my love, and life can not only occupy your spirit, but can occupy your humanity too. I don't mind if you have a good sense of humor. I gave it to you. I gave you your personality.
I've given you certain gifts and talents that makes you you in your desire to serve me and not do something to displease me. I don't want you to allow yourself to become shriveled up inside your humanity. There are things that you can do that you love to do. There are areas of your humanity that I want you to develop. I want people to be able to relate to you, to your love, to those deeds you perform, and to just being a good neighbor. I have put the handle of your affection in your hands, and you can steer that love whichever direction you want to. At times, people are guilty of misdirecting the love that I have given to them. I want you to turn that love toward people in need. Let my love beam out to others. You can't really please me until you're covered by my blood. That blood makes you look perfect to me, so I can accept you. It's so complete that I chose to even forget why I needed to forgive you, and I view you now as if I never even needed to forgive you. But now, since you're going to appear with me, and since you're sharing my life, and your sins have been covered and you're hidden in me, you need to let other people see what I have done for you. This is life before others. Put off all of these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy, 7 sits and 3. Communication out of your mouth, and lie not one to another, seeing that you have put off the old man with his deeds. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth: fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, covetousness, which is idolatry. I want you to choke the life out of these things. This isn't the work that makes me accept you. This is what I say to do because you were alive to me. Now that you have my new life, I want you to clear some ground. Lay aside those old things you did when you lived in them, so that my new life will have some room to move in, so the new man can grow inside of you. This is so people can see it. With my new life surging through you, I can help you to lay these other things aside. I want you to put on these bowels of mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, and long suffering, forbearing one another and forgiving one another. My nature is love, joy, peace, gentleness, listen and praying, long suffering. My nature being lived in you and being reflected in you is what I want. That's the new person, because it's my life growing within you, and then people could see my life above all of these. Put on love. It's the cement that holds all of these other things together. Day 55. I am using those who know me. When you feed on my word, you actually become the living word. You can speak in my name. I have made you the authority. You're my representative. Whosoever you free, I'm gonna free. There's a lot of difference between having authority when you know me and you have that peace in what you're talking about. It's a real experience that you can share with others, and people want what you've got when you know me. Here's your authority. Whosoever sins you remit, they are remitted unto them. When you see that person open their hearts to me, you can tell them with authority their sins are gone. I'll back you up because you know me. The water I give becomes a river flowing out of you to other people. The life-giving water that they so definitely need. With my peace and joy, you can represent me and my authority. It is people who have seen me and are glad and have my peace. They're experiencing the very reality of my life, and rivers are flowing out from them. Those are the ones that I am using. When people break my word and know it, and don't care, and are looking for something to try and justify it, there's no lasting peace for them. It's peace that I am drawing people towards. I want you to live before others and let them see what I have done. Life comes from having me in your heart. My favor is actually life. Every generation has had a special move of my spirit down through history. There have been special revivals under people that I had raised up, but the revival that I am bringing to the world today is different and far more reaching than any revival the world has ever known. It's not because of great individuals that I am raising up. It's because of believers, members of the body of Christ who are becoming my voice, who are taking on my likeness. Because of my word, I have allowed you to participate in the greatest awakening this world has ever seen. And it's the awakening that's going to climax in the sound of a trumpet from heaven as I reach down and pull people from every nation, tribe, and tongue and denomination. Because of my desire for you. Not because you loved me so much. Because I loved you so much, I bore the anguish of uncertainty, the plague of every man, and the fear which shrouded every life. I bore your griefs and carried your sorrows in my blood that is given to you. Are the conquering seeds of my divine life. Power over sin. Power over sickness of mind. Power over sickness of the body.